The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. First and 10, looking to throw. First play taken, a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking downfield. It's Nelson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw yet again. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendency.
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Bruins with first and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Caught in the backfield. It's Prescorn. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Michigan. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
With the catch, it's Cox. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Bruins come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter.
End zone ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, It's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Touchdown, UCLA, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility.
It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They touched the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass ball's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Williams. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they'll get him down that time. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It is hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. That gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards on the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Finds his man. It's Matthews.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
To throw, it's Williams. The pass is caught. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, UCLA. Great connection there for 6 points. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45. QB in the clear now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible split by this quarterback. The man had his track shoes on this play.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. QB keeper all the way. He's in the clear. Past the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, looking to throw it. He makes the grab. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pass caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. He keeps it on a design run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert.
Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So the touchback will start at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Michigan.
A great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Nelson. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He can go. Touchdown, Wolverines. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to scramble. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. On the move now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fourth down and very long, with the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking deep to the right side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Short goal to the back, an easy completion. Touchdown, UCLA. This passing game is on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. Hook inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Put on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
34.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a 1st down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Final seconds in the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. But he's got some space here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the 1st half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The pass rush closing in. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To the air. It's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Bruins will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown,